In this video, we are going to look at tab napping security issue. The outline of the video is first understanding tab napping using HackerOne's publicly disclosed report, and second POC video of HackerOne report. First, what is tab napping? Tab napping is a phishing attack in which a new tab replaces the parent tab, and instead of parent tab it opens a phishing page. Let's see a report. It will give you more clarity on the topic. So this is our HackerOne report and the report number is 280500. This is the tab napping report and it was reported to Infogram by this person Suresh. So the credit of this report goes to this person. Now let's see what is in the report. So details of the report is when you open a link in a new tab, the page that opens in a new tab can access the initial tab and change its location using the window.opener property. So if there is a link, see this. This is the anchor tag of the HTML and we are using here this target attribute, and the value of the target attribute is underscore blank. It means it opens the link document in a new window or tab. If it is present here, then there are the chances of tab napping. So the point of this issue is whenever a person click a link and in that link if a target attribute is used with the value underscore blank, then this vulnerability can arises. Let's see a POC video of this that will give more clarity. Here is a POC video also in this report. Let's download it. This is the video. As you can see, this is the website of infogram.com. In that website, we can create our own project. As you can see, this project has some video and we can create a link of that video. So this person edit the text and create the link on this video. So the link of this video is added to its own server. This is the local server that he is running and this is the IP address of that server. So he pastes that IP address of his server and the index.html file contains this code. Let me show you the code. So this code, so the index file contains this code. What this code is doing, it is replacing the parent tab by this website, which is http://attacker.com. It could be any site, it could be a phishing web page of the same website. Let's go back to video and play it again. So he added the link of his own web server which has index.html, and in that index.html the code was there. He shows what this link look like. As you can see here, this target attribute is used with the value underscore blank. So it opens a new tab whenever a person click on this link. Now as he click on the link, you can see this parent tab is replaced by attacker.com. So this was from this report and he reported to Infogram and this is resolved now. The another report is reported to Open Exchange and it is also resolved now. And the bounty of this report is $666. Now let's try it by ourselves. So I have localhost and I copied this into a file and save it on our htdocs folder by the name tab.html. Now in my download folder, I created a web page tabnapping.html. Let's see. And in this file, we have a same condition that I showed on your POC video. So let's open it with browser and see whether the tab napping works or not. So this is our web page which contains a link that says click me. I click on this link and this web page open and you can see our original web page is replaced by attacker.com. So this could be some phishing page of the same website and a person can trap into the phishing attack. This is it for this video. Thank you and have a nice day. In this video, we are going to look at cross-site scripting vulnerability. The outline of the video is first what is XSS, then demo using DVWA, and in last real life reports. First, what is cross-site scripting? I'll explain you while giving you demo using DVWA. So here is DVWA and let's log in using our default username and password, that is admin, and the password. Now go to your DVWA security and change it to low change it to low. Okay, and now go to your XSS reflected. Now before starting what is XSS, I want to tell you there are many types of XSS. XSS is a very wide topic and there are many types of XSS. So in this video I'll show you only reflected XSS and I will also tell you about stored XSS, but you can read more on OWASP. So let's go to reflected XSS and see what is XSS. So this is a website. In this website a user can enter some data. If this data is not sanitized properly, then user can enter HTML tags, and because there is no check on the input user provide, website allows HTML tags that user provide. If I use B tag, this is bold tag which make a word bold. If I say hello, HEELLO, and I use this bold tag and as I enter submit, you can see this is default hello and this is hello that we entered, and you can see it becomes bold. So what happened? Website allowed HTML tag also, and if some website allows HTML tags to be executed, then there are the chances of cross-site scripting. And why we call this reflected cross-site scripting? Because in whatever user input it gets reflected. Let's see what OWASP says. So it is type of injection because attacker inject some script, in which malicious script. Okay, so a script that harms user in some way, that is malicious script, are injected into otherwise banning and trusted websites. XSS attack occur when attacker uses a web application to send malicious code, generally in the form of browser side script. Okay, we will enter JavaScript also, and that is browser side script. Okay, let's see the page source. So I entered hello. Let's enter something else, say DVWA, and I submit. If I go to their page source and search for DVWA here, so this is reflected here, hello DVWA. So if I enter something in bold, that is hello, and if I go for hello here, you can see I entered this is as a whole, and website allows me to enter HTML tags. There could be a chances of XSS. Now let's try to enter script. One thing that I want to say, if a website allows any HTML tag to be executed, then there could be a chances of XSS. That is also known as HTML injection, which is a different vulnerability. So let's try with script. Now a script tag is used in HTML to run JavaScript. So if I call a function which says alert hello, and this will inject the script, and you can see our alert box popped up, and this is how reflected cross-site script works. Let's recall what I'm trying to say. So if any website is reflecting some user input in their view page source, and in that input a HTML tag is allowed or script tag is allowed, then there is a chance of cross-site scripting. And how is it stored different to them? Here if I refresh the page, then the data input is vanished, but in stored it gets stored. Stored XSS can be found in some blog type of web application like this name, message, sign guest book. You can explore it by yourself. Let's see some reports. So this is the report that was reported to blockchain, and bounties rewarded was of $400. Now let's see. The application at this is vulnerable to reflected XSS/HTML injection through the URL at the block index page. So here what is happening here? So whenever this person is typing something here after this 1160457, it is reflecting on the web page. So now he go to the page source and see how he can break the HTML tag and can start the new HTML tag, and he was able to do that, and he entered the HTML tags. The another report is reported to GratiPay, and you can see the image file with an alert box. So this was reported to GratiPay. The another reflected accesses report is on Vimeo, and this is reported to Vimeo, and the bounty was of $100. You can see he alerted the domain of the website. So this is all reflected accesses. There are various type of accesses. You can read about them, and this is it for this video. Hello everyone. This video is the continuation of XSS video. XSS video, then go back to XSS video and watch it and understand the concept. So in this video, the main goal is to understand that the XSS bug is not only found at search bar only. There can be many parameters in our website which could be vulnerable to XSS. So here I'm going to introduce you with Open Bug Bounty, which help us to understand what could be the parameters that could be vulnerable to XSS by understanding the reports on this website. So the web address of this website is www.openbugbounty.org. Now you can visit to their about section and understand what are their goals and what are the project history and other things also. You can also create an account if you want to. As you can see, here it is that their security community help more than 1 lakh websites to be secure. Now if we go to the quickest patched section and click on this report, this is already patched report, so it is no longer reproducible, but we are learning what are the parameters that can be XSS vulnerable. So we are going to look at the vulnerable URL, and you can see this is not a link of some search bar. You can see after this ID is equal to 13, whenever a user inputs something, then it is getting reflected, and because of reflection of the input, XSS can be triggered. And you can see here a screenshot also which says openbugbounty.org. You can explore this website by yourself, and this will be very helpful for your XSS bugs. Thank you and have a nice day.